What is going on with John Cena turning heel? What does turning heel mean? Why is it a big deal? Why are fans shocked and saying it finally happened? What is the lead up to this? And why are headlines saying it is historic / will change everything for WWE? Answer: here's a more detailed explanation. In pro wrestling, the term heel means bad guy and face means good guy. Wrestlers will typically change their alignment several times throughout their careers, depending on the story being told and as the ebb and flow of their personal narrative changes. John Cena, on the other hand, has not been portrayed as a heel since around 2004, which is one of the longest streaks in wrestling as a consistent good guy. This was in large part due to his character portrayal as a Superman-type hero, who had an immense appeal to kids. During the height of his time on top, there was a vocal portion of the fans, mostly older internet-savvy ones, who began to dislike him for his overly child-friendly persona, combined with the fact that he always managed to win no matter the odds stacked against him, which many grew tired of. Many of these fans wanted him to turn heel because this would be an interesting development, but alas, his merchandise sales as a good guy were so amazed that WWE/Vince McMahon never pulled the trigger. Cena has for the past several years moved away from wrestling, taking on a part-time role as he focuses on Hollywood. During this time, fans have softened on him and now everyone appreciates him as a legend. Earlier last year he announced that 2025 would be his retirement year, so him turning heel is truly shocking because most assumed that they would never see it come to pass, especially since he is in the twilight of his career. The manner in which it happened was also crazy because he turned on arguably the biggest modern good guy and face of the company, Cody Rhodes, and aligned with The Rock, who is doing an amazing heel gimmick of his own. Rock and Cena have a lot of history themselves, but that's a whole other can of worms. Storyline-wise, he is now the heel going into the main event of the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, in a title match which, if he wins, will set a new record for championship reigns. The insane thing about Cena is the number of wishes he has granted for Make-A-Wish. Many children have looked up to Cena, to the point that it wouldn't make sense to make him a bad guy. There were talks of him turning heel and Cena having to stop granting wishes to commit to the bit. But the whole idea never came to fruition, and it was set in stone to keep Cena as a face. The insane thing about The Rock turning heel too is that it's impossible to boo the guy, but he somehow managed to get the audience to turn on him as well. Twice now, given the circumstances of Cena turning heel.